thank you for joining me this evening. The time is currently 8:17 p.m. Central, and you have a live look right now at a tornado on the ground near Turkey, Texas. This is a confirmed tornado warning. This is a public confirmed tornado. There was a report of this tornado about 16 minutes ago at this point. And that was off to the northeast of Turkey. This tornado is pretty much stationary, you guys. This is near Settlement, Tampico, so if you guys are included in this tornado warning, make sure that you are seeking shelter on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows, in an interior room, because again, this could be a decent sized tornado. It's been on the ground for a while now, but the warning did just get upgraded to observed. I was actually just filming a video right before this, and now this has been issued. So again, if you're included in this tornado warning, please take cover now. The warning's been in effect for a while, but it did just get upgraded to observed, and wow, I didn't even notice that, and I was not expecting that. But we have a storm producing softball-sized hail in Gove County. That is honestly even more shocking than the tornado. That is 4-inch in diameter hail, guys. That is a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. That is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. That really shocked me. I did not know that we had that in effect right now. You can see this is a destructive storm for southern Gove County. This is a life-threatening situation. We are talking about 4-inch in diameter hail. Again, imagine you have a softball in your hand. That's the kind of hail that could be falling out of this storm right now. And hail that's that big, guys, has the potential to fall at, not an exaggeration, 100 to 200 miles per hour. So that is obviously incredibly dangerous. It's weird. These velocities are not at all accurate. Don't worry, there are not 119 mile per hour winds here, but you should still be seeking shelter right now on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows, because, again, this is softball-sized hail. That is insane. That is really crazy. And the reason I didn't see that, actually, is because it looks like that just got issued 1 minute ago, or got upgraded to that 1 minute ago. You can see this is a life-threatening situation, alright? Luckily, there are only about 72 people here. Southeastern Gove County is not that populated. This is going to be in effect until 9 p.m. Again, this is a life-threatening situation. Seek shelter now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Whatever kind of wording you want to put on it, this is a massive storm that, if you're in this, I mean, you see this once in your life. Alright, this is some huge destructive hail once again. That really just blew me away. So let's go back to our ongoing tornado. So again, this is an observed tornado near Turkey. This is the second tornado in Turkey today. They have gotten hit hard, which is also why you have a flash flood warning there, is because you guys, like we said last stream, the areas are getting hit multiple times by big-time storms producing heavy rainfall, which is leading to flash flooding across parts of Texas. And that is definitely happening here in the Turkey area. This tornado is relatively strong, it looks like. Currently, we'd have winds about 94 miles per hour with that, estimated by radar, against winds of about 44 miles per hour. So the gate-to-gate shear is about 138 miles per hour. Again, I emphasize this every time. Those are not the tornado wind speeds. If those were the tornado wind speeds, that would be crazy. So I just want to reemphasize that is not the tornado wind speeds. Those are the gate-to-gate shear winds, which are still pretty high for gate-to-gate shear winds even. I'm going to go ahead and bring up chat here, so if anybody has any questions about their location, feel free to leave those down below. I will try to answer them accurately and honestly. And this is a huge tornado, guys. This is honestly... wait, no. Sorry. This is not a huge tornado. I meant to say that is huge hail up there. This is not a huge tornado, alright? This is a decent-sized tornado. It's not huge. Sorry, I misspoke there. Not a huge tornado. Sorry if I freaked anybody out. I did not mean to say that. But again, softball-sized hail up here. That's crazy. It does say the hail size is estimated, but, I mean, that would be estimated by the National Weather Service. And the people at the National Weather Service are smart, alright? They know what they're talking about. So, most likely around softball-sized hail, maybe a little larger, maybe a little smaller, fell from this storm here, which is really surprising because the hail core is not anything crazy. Really not at all. There's barely any hail even showing up on there, let alone softball-sized hail. Jeez, dude, that's crazy. Storm chaser confirmed that. I'm gonna guess that was Brandon Koppig out here that confirmed that. And the velocities are weird on this storm. I know it looks like there's violent rotation, but that's not real. It's rotating a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. By the way, we do have a new report now of the tornado near Turkey. Or no, sorry. Yeah, that is a report of the tornado near Turkey 15 minutes ago. Again, your tornado's up here, I do believe. Or is it down here that they're talking about, where the actual tornado is? I don't believe so. I believe it's this up here. Again, south of Tampico. This could be a relatively strong tornado. I'll say that much right now. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning now for the Utica area. 2-inch in diameter hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Seek shelter now in Utica. I mean, you got a few minutes if you're in Utica, but in this warning, once this storm hits you, you need to go. Alright, this has a history of producing softball-sized hail. It's producing 70-mile-per-hour damaging winds, which is already a big-time threat on its own. And it's even rotating a little bit. So, you gotta go. If you're in a mobile home, evacuate, find a more substantial shelter. But again, that is a pretty dangerous situation to be in up there. Big-time storm, obviously. Let's see here. We actually do have a Cyclone Port and Colleen. By the way, new tornado warning now. That's going to be in effect for our storm up here in Gove County. It's now tornado warned. This is radar indicated rotation and softball-sized hail. That is just crazy. Seek shelter now. I mean, you should already been in your safe place for the softball-sized hail, but in case you weren't convinced, there's now a tornado threat with this as well. So areas like Atlantis, you need to be getting to shelter. Again, this is a big-time storm here. Again, capable of producing softball-sized hail, and now a possible tornado. Seek shelter now. And wow, this one's getting stronger. Guys, it almost feels like the Twilight Zone with these last few outbreaks. They've just been insanely overperforming for, like, no apparent reason. It's just weird. We've had so many violent tornado outbreaks recently. And a lot of them weren't even expected to be as bad as they were. It's just crazy. And again, our storm in the Texas Panhandle, I mean, I wouldn't call it a violent tornado, but it's a decently strong one. Over Highway 86 right now. That's a very dangerous situation to be in. You gotta seek shelter. We're gonna see a new warning get issued with this any minute, most likely, because it's starting to leave the warning polygon, and this warning expires in 5 minutes anyway. Actually, the tornado's not really moving anywhere. It's pretty much stationary, as the warning says. But this one expires in 5 minutes, so we're going to see a new warning issued soon for that, because it's still likely a tornado on the ground. And now there's another report of softball-sized hail up here, guys. So now multiple reports. Now an NWS employee has confirmed softball-sized hail, so it's not just estimated anymore. Softball-sized hail is falling with this massive hailstorm, which again on radar doesn't look like anything that impressive. If anything, it should look more insane on radar than it actually is because of the distance from the radar site. But no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Like, even if we look at Tilt 4, you're not seeing much there, honestly. But this is producing softball-sized hail, multiple instances of that, so you need to be taking cover right now in this area. And again, it's also tornado warning now. So please take the warning seriously and seek shelter. That's not a normal tornado warning. The main thing we're concerned about there is not the tornado, or the possible tornado, I should say. It's the hail. softball-sized hail and radar indicated rotation with that storm once again. And we've also got to continue to watch our storm down here in Texas really closely because this is a pretty strong-looking tornado. Again, we will see a new tornado warning get issued for this any minute now. And wow. Guys, we may see a PDS tornado out of this. I've said that so many times today, but it's definitely possible. And now we've got another area of strong rotation. Okay, yeah, this storm is getting much more concerning now for a tornado threat, not just the hail up in west central Kansas. So again, you should be seeking shelter right now up there, indoors and away from windows and on the lowest floor possible in an interior room of a building. And again, we have our confirmed tornado down here near Tampico, Texas. You should be seeking shelter for this one, too. Again, this could be a stronger tornado than most of the ones that we've seen today. This could be on the stronger side of things. Again, our one up in Kansas is not confirmed yet, which is why we're not focusing too much on it. But I will say we're going to kind of bounce back and forth because, again, softball-sized hail, you don't see very often. 4-inch hail doesn't sound like anything crazy, but once you call it softball hail, that's when everybody freaks out. But they mean the same thing. Softball-sized hail is 4 inches in diameter. Softball is about 4 inches in diameter. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so our tornado warning here expires in 1 minute. So any second now, we are going to get a new tornado warning for the Tampico areas. This is definitely still a tornado on the ground. Almost undoubtedly. Again, to the south of Tampico at the moment, this is a strong tornado. Continues to be strong. Again, we should see a new tornado warning literally any second for this spot here. And there's your tornado. Decently strong, decently large. This is a pretty dangerous tornado. I mean, again, all tornadoes are dangerous, but this one's especially dangerous. That warning's now expired, so, again, that's going to get reissued literally any second here. Because, again, that is most likely still a tornado. And no, never mind. The newest velocity scan killed it. This is turning out exactly like last night, where they spawn and then immediately die. Spawn and die, spawn and die. I don't know, like, this is just something that I've never seen before. And just as quickly as that one dies, we've got another area of violent, rapid rotation. Okay, there's a warning now for the tornado, but again, I think it's lifted at this point. Observed. Actually, that could just be a radar glitch on the velocities. Hello, nuppy nup, however you pronounce that. And again, this area rotation is even more concerning to me now. Again, I do actually think this is just a radar glitch up here. I think this is actually a pretty decently rotating still. This new warning is not PDS, by the way. But it is, again, a confirmed tornado warning, so you should be seeking shelter right now. And now we have a third report of softball-sized hail. They keep coming from further west and west. Broadcast media provided pictures of hailstones 3.75 to 4.5 inches in, in diameter. So they're actually being relatively conservative with that 4-inch hail report. Wow. And guys, this is a massive hailstorm. and also a pretty big tornado threat at the same time. Look at that velocity couplet. North of Wolf Flat, Texas. Very dangerous velocity couplet. Okay, that should really get tornado warned very soon here. It might not, though, just because it's about to enter our warning boxes. Our warning box that's already there for a different area of rotation. New severe thunderstorm warning has been issued now to the north of Snyder, Texas. $half sized hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Get indoors and away from windows. May try to develop some form of rotation. Wouldn't surprise me with how these are just so quickly popping up tonight. And it looks like it's trying to develop a hook echo. Again, super quickly. This is just crazy, guys. It's not like anything going on at this specific moment is, like, insane. It's just the past few days, man. It's been so weird. Like, this is the weirdest tornado behavior I've seen since I've started... since I've gotten into weather forecasting. Instead of taking advantage of daylight heating, these storms decide to wait till nighttime to produce tornadoes. They've been popping off like they should not be. They definitely should not be producing tornadoes like this. They have been taking weird directions. We've even had some anticyclonic tornadoes over the past few days. It's just so weird. They pop up so quickly, they die even quicker. It almost feels like it's a different... How do I put this? Like a different universe where tornadoes dropping down are a very different process. It's just so weird and so fascinating at the same time. Like how something like this actually ends up happening. And unfortunately, it's also dangerous for a lot of people. You know, yesterday we had a drill bit tornado in Kansas that did end up causing one fatality. I mean, it's just crazy. It really is. New severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued. It's going to include areas like Claude. That is in the Texas Panhandle. That's for 1-inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds. Move indoors. We're going to end the double box here. Looks like our tornado in Texas has lifted. And the area of rotation in Kansas is becoming a little bit more broad, but still pretty intense. So stay in your safe spot there in Atlantis, to the north of Atlantis. Really, Atlantis. How do you pronounce that? Not sure. New tornado warning has now been issued for that other area of rotation that I did briefly mention down here in Texas, southeast of Turkey. This is rotating pretty decently here. It's a radar indicated tornado warning. Make sure that you are taking shelter. Yeah, I mean, it's rotating pretty impressively. Northwest of Wolf Flat. Alright, new velocity scan here near Wolf Flat. Again, this is a pretty concerning area of rotation. Seek shelter if you have not already. Again, that is for the town of Wolf Flat, Texas, as well as Turkey, Texas. Wolf Flat is not too populated. In fact, it just looks like a low road there. And Turkey's an actual town. They've gotten hit relatively hard today. They've gotten multiple tornadoes today. So again, there you go. There's your possible tornado northeast of Wolf Flat, Texas right now. Sorry I haven't been saying much. There's just not much to say. Looking up something right now as well. Again, pretty impressive rotation there. No confirmation of that tornado yet, but by the way, we still have our storm warned for softball-sized hail up here. It's crazy. New severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued. It's going to be for Houston County in Texas. That does include the city of Crockett. I always forget that Houston County is not actually Houston. The reason I was like Houston County is because I was like, oh no, that's Houston. That's not good, but no. Still a pretty populated area though. Anyway. Again, there's your velocity couplet and potential tornado northeast of Wolf Flat, Texas. We should get a new radar update literally any second now. Kind of surprised that they haven't updated that actually already. Oh, reflectivity's updated, so it'll be any second now. And our CC, it's in a very messy spot, so we're not going to be able to see anything in terms of a tornadic debris signature unless there's actually like a massive tornado. Okay, so this area of circulation is doing the weird thing that some of them did yesterday, where again, it's heading east and then all of a sudden turns northwest. Really does not make any sense. I actually think what I'm going to do right now, since we don't have any ongoing tornadoes, is end off the stream here. We'll see what this does, man. I doubt it's going to do much, but I thought that last night, and then we had massive tornadoes. So, I want to thank you all for tuning into this live stream. I mean, it's been eventful, that's for sure. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.